This is Sparks Guy, who's a genius at making thumbnails. And here is Electrix, who's a pretty underrated YouTuber. And here are the most creative Hive YouTubers in Minecraft, starting with Electrix. Now we all know Electrix is the funny Hive YouTuber. He makes a lot of videos, we can tell by the community post. He has a really great audience, about 2,000 subscribers, but we can tell by his videos that they get a lot of views. The short ones get a lot of views. He mostly makes short videos, but recently he's been making long videos. But if you look at the past videos, we can see a progression in views. Okay, we've gotten a lot of great ideas right here, unboxing and magician and stuff. Also, his editing has improved a lot, so that's one thing. Let's watch one of his videos.
This is Mark Zuckerberg, who spends money on stupid things like underground bunker. But would I be able to use one of these to outlive the Bed Wars time limit? There's only one way to find out, but first we need to set some ground rules.
Hold on, what exactly are we judging? Well, there are three criteria we're looking at, and we're going to be judging by the following, right? Idea, thumbnail, and the editing. So first, let's look at Electrix's editing. We can tell by his edits that are quite simple but really attractive, so as his thumbnails as well. And his videos are 4 minutes short specifically, so I guess he's a pretty creative YouTuber. Next up, we're going to be looking at another YouTuber you're familiar with, Little Mac. So Little Mac is pretty good with content. He has his great ideas. One of the YouTubers that really puts a lot of effort in most of his videos. And yeah, he makes really good content. Let's watch.
Now, we all know that Bed Wars on Java is awesome. Some of Minecraft's most popular YouTubers play Bed Wars on Hypixel, and some of Minecraft's most popular videos of all time are about Java Bed Wars. But recently, I've fallen in love with playing Bed Wars on Bedrock Edition, a version of the game that everyone knows as a horrid wasteland that is simply a waste of your time. But just in case you've never tried this version of everyone's favorite minigame before, or even if you have, I'm here to give you 38 reasons you should play Bed Wars on Bedrock Edition. And number 1 is something Hypixel Bed Wars definitely doesn't have, which is custom servers.
Okay, that video was very anyways, the rest of the video talks about, Bed Wars and stuff, which is a really cool game in the Hive, and him fighting Evident for some reason. I really don't know, but his videos, his videos are really good. It's well edited. We have a 400 like here. Okay, so next up we're gonna be looking at another YouTuber. All right, Little Mac is a really good editor, so that really makes him creative. But let's look at a YouTuber you all know is really inspiring, Sparks Guy. Now, Sparks Guy is that YouTuber who just started the Thumbnail Thursday, something that most people wouldn't do. Like, he created there's a lot to do, like background, poses, shading, much more in this Thumbnail Thursday series. Anyways, this is what a typical Sparks Guy video looks like.
One year ago from today, I told a story of becoming the Hive thumbnail guy. Back then, that's all I was. A guy. But after I told my story, I realized it could be so much more.
Wow, that video was quite insane. Oh my god, like he gathered so many people to talk about thumbnails. I remember when Minecraft thumbnails weren't this popular, but you know what? He's a really inspiring person, highly creative. But there's another YouTuber who's been growing really fast, Icy. So Icy Nutella is been growing a lot fast. Like he recently got 20k, you know, something like that. But his content has been really consistent, like the Icy Nutella most watches. You can tell by the resemblance of our content. And you can also tell by some of his videos which stand out more than others, like PvP or Bed Wars. But overall, his content, his thumbnails, they really show a lot of progression. Let's watch.
This PvP tutorial will show you how to master every form of Minecraft PvP, from talking about settings, mechanics, to even secret techniques top players use to put them apart from the rest.
Tell by his intro with the keyframes and the scripting, but you know what? Let's keep watching.
Even though I'm not the best at PvP, my friends are some of the best Minecraft PvPers out there. So,
alright, we can tell by his video that it was really good success. You know what? I subscribed to this because this helped me a little bit. I am terrible at PvP, but you know what? Yes, this was a really good video. So to the next YouTuber. Next up is Oficey. Now, Oficey is creative in his own way. He has a lot of subscribers, and his description says he's the biggest Hive YouTuber. I think he's the biggest Hive YouTuber, but I can agree with that. He's been posting Hive content recently, so why not? You know, even though he hasn't, but you know what? He is the biggest Hive YouTuber. He has posted some trapping videos and other collaborative videos, which have gotten a lot of views, such as Better, for instance. And his editing has really gone up, like a lot. And we can tell by his collaboration with Java YouTubers has been doing really well for his channel. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like and subscribe. I really need that subscription. And you know what? See you guys in the next one. All right. Bye.